Everyone, welcome to the Kelly Likes Crypto YouTube channel. Today we are looking at Illuvium. Kieran had an interesting tweet today. 3.5 months of no staking rewards unlocking. Could be interesting. So this jarred my memory, and I've been meaning to do this video for a while, so let's have a look at it. Disclaimers out of the way, I'm a bit of an Illuvium bull, I guess, and I do have Illuvium tokens. I do have them staked. I do believe in their tokenomics. I think they have the best tokenomics of any game out there. And I do own Illuvium land. The land alpha just launched and it's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. And I've had access to all the betas, the overworld beta and the arena beta. I have been playing the game. I'm really impressed. They really have, they really delivered. So I'm really happy that has worked out. Okay, let's look at Illuvium. And the biggest thing is, why did it go from 40 to 1800 back down to 40? Let's look at the history and let's examine a few key dates and look at why this happened. I'm not going to predict when the bottom is. I'm not going to predict future prices. I just want to analyze it for myself and maybe share a few facts for people that maybe aren't super familiar with the project. Okay, so Illuvium started. They had their bouncer Launchpad in April of 21. They raised a lot of money. The biggest thing that I missed out when I didn't discover Illuvium until the third week of July, but in 2021, the biggest thing I really regret and my biggest lesson learned is not taking into account the circulating supply. The circulating supply after the bouncer Launchpad, only 10% of the tokens were circulating. And when you have such a hot project like this, and they were offering over 600% APR if you staked, and staking means locking your tokens up, you'll get awesome rewards. The game obviously had a lot of hype. Obviously the team has delivered. Years later, we see the evidence that the team has delivered. But it looked really good to even at that time. And I really liked the team's resumes, and they were successful in previous businesses. They were already in the crypto space. So I had a lot of confidence in the team. So when I discovered it, it was the third week of July. And this actually also coincided with the peak of Axie Infinity. So there was a lot of liquidity entering into the crypto market. A lot of people made money in Axie. A lot of people were looking for other projects to invest in. We also had, it was obviously the crypto bull run was in full effect. We had the Bored Ape Yacht Club, we had CyberConks, we had all kinds of things going on. I really didn't take into account was how small that circulating supply was. It was only 10% of the 10 million possible ILV tokens. And when you're offering that amazing APR, people are just gonna lock up their tokens. As each token gets locked up, that circulating supply got smaller and smaller, and eventually this is what happens. Your token goes from 40 up to 1800. That's like the short version of the story. But my biggest thing looking back, my biggest failure is not taking that circulating supply and really thinking about a better strategy. Instead, I was like everyone else. I just aped it into the staking, and I should have kept the bag on the side for price appreciation. And yeah, if you kept like a small bag on the side, you could have easily ROI'd your initial investment. Okay, some key dates. So what Kieran is talking about is he's talking about version 2 staking. When he says the next 3.5 months of no staking rewards, so January 9th, 2023, and what he's talking about is January-ish, I think it was January 4th to be exact, they discovered a problem with the staking contract, with the, not the contract, but the LV contract. And they announced it on the 4th, and then there actually was an exploit on the 6th. Rewards were paused. You wouldn't get credit for them until version 2 launched. Version 2 launched at the end of March. So what Kieran is saying is, like, nobody wanted to unlock and not get their rewards. So nobody from this period here. So you got to fast forward this now 1 year. And what you have is, so from now, from say here, So what Kieran is saying is for the next, pretty much the next 3 months, there will be no rewards being unlocked. Now, on March, the end of March, there could be a lot of rewards unlocked. So that's something to keep in mind. He's hinting that there might be not as much sell pressure, maybe for the next 2 months, 3 months. And the last thing I'm quickly going to go over is just a little FYI. Maybe I'll change the color. So team unlocks started right around July of 2022. And this is also seed unlocks. And the majority of those will run until July of 23. Even after July of 23, I think for the next 2 years after that, there's still team unlocks, I believe. For the next 3 months or so, there will be no staking rewards unlocking. And we also do have some pretty bullish stuff going on right now. Like I said, the land gameplay is amazing. I'll probably release a video tomorrow on showing you my tier 4 land and my tier 3 land. It's awesome. I can't be more pleased with the alpha, and it's only an alpha. It's not a beta. It's not the full release, and I can definitely see this team taking that Illuvium 0. That's what the land gameplay is called. I firmly believe that they can take that and add to that game, and maybe we have a Clash of Clans in the future or a Command and Conquer kind of game. So I'm really stoked. I'm really pleased with what the team has delivered, and I'm not trying to predict when the bottom is, just looking at some key dates. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.